First, let's have a look at the headlines. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 96.42% as more than 19,000 COVID patients recovered in the last 24 hours. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with chief ministers of all states, union territories to discuss COVID-19 vaccination rollout. Nationwide vaccination drive will begin from January 16th. Meghalaya expects to roll out by the end of January. And Meghalaya stands prepared to deal with bird flu. Rapid response team and task force constituted to monitor and keep a check. And now for the news in detail. The country's COVID-19 recovery rate has reached 96.42%, more than 19,000 COVID patients recovered during the last 24 hours. The total number of recoveries has gone up to over 1,75,000. The actual caseload currently comprises only 2.14% of the total positive cases. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country is around 2,23,000. During the past 24 hours, 18,645 new cases were reported, taking the total number of positive cases in the country to over 1,450,000. The ministry said currently, India's case fatality rate is at 1.44%, which is one of the lowest globally. During the last 24 hours, 201 deaths were reported, taking the toll to 1,50,999. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with chief ministers of all states tomorrow evening through video conferencing. The Prime Minister's office said during the interaction, the COVID-19 situation and the vaccination rollout will be discussed. Emergency use authorization or accelerated approval has been granted by the national regulator, Drugs Controller General of India, for two vaccines, that is, Covishield and Covaxin, which have established safety and immunogenicity. India's nationwide vaccination drive will begin on the 16th of this month. COVID-19 vaccine priority will be given to the healthcare workers and frontline workers, who are estimated to be around 3 crores, followed by those above 50 years of age and under 50 population groups with comorbidities numbering around to 27 crores. Yesterday, the Prime Minister had chaired a high-level meeting to review the COVID-19 status in the country along with the preparedness of the state and union territories for COVID vaccination. Meanwhile, Meghalaya also stands prepared for the vaccine rollout and is expected to take place by the end of this month. In view of the confirmed cases of bird flu, avian influenza across the country, the Meghalaya State Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department are leaving no stone unturned to contain the spread of the flu in the state. Speaking to DD News Meghalaya Joint Director of Animal and Husbandry Veterinary Department, Dr. KB Sakhar informed that so far in Meghalaya and the entire northeast region, there has not been a single case reported. However, the state is very much prepared in containing and fighting the spread of the flu. He also informed that various rapid response team and task force have been constituted in the entire state to keep a check in the spreading of the virus. However, when inquired as to how safe it is to consume poultry produce at this moment, he informed that since avian influenza can be transmitted to humans because of its zoonotic nature, therefore it is very important to clean and cook the meat properly.
Occurrence of bird flu has not been reported in our state, neither in the region, because so far only 5 states have been confirmed. We have alerted our rapid response team, especially in Ribhoi. Ribhoi is a gateway which I already mentioned. They have to be very active in the surveillance. We will try whatever possible to see that this type of an incident at best should be avoided.
Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal has said that India is strengthening the entire ecosystem to achieve Prime Minister Narendra Modi's dream of becoming a $5 trillion economy by 2025 through rapid structural reforms. Addressing the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas conference, he said simultaneous efforts are being made to bring about a quantum leap in quality, productivity and efficiency so that Indian industry can truly expand our export basket, making it bigger, better and broader. Goyal said new markets are being explored aggressively to enhance the reach of Indian products globally. In cricket, chasing an imposing target of 407 runs set by Australia, India were 98 for 2 in the second innings at the draw of stumps on the day 4 of the third test at Sydney. Ajinkya Rahane and Cheteshwar Pujara were at the crease after Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill were removed by the Aussies after they had put 71 runs together. Earlier on the day, Australia declared their second innings on 312 by 6 at tea. Steve Smith missed out on a second 100 and Rocky Cameron Green flayed a helpless Indian attack to score 84 runs. Navdeep Saini and Ravi Chandran Ashwin took 2 wickets each for India. Now let's have a look at the weather report. Maximum temperature 17.3 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 7.1 degrees Celsius, relative humidity in the morning 49% and in the evening 75%, rainfall nil. Forecast: Shillong and its adjoining areas will have fog and mist in the morning and partly cloudy sky later. Our news bulletin is now available live on our YouTube page. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. Now let's have a look at the headlines once again. COVID-19 recovery rate improves to 96.42% as more than 19,000 COVID patients recovered in the last 24 hours. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with Chief Ministers of all states and Union Territories to discuss COVID-19 vaccination rollout. Nationwide vaccination drive will begin from January 16th. Meghalaya expects to roll out by the end of January. And Meghalaya stands prepared to deal with bird flu. Rapid response team and task force constituted to monitor and keep a check. Well, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Have a good night.